That shit is fucking hard. And I'm not even the biggest thug guy.
When I heard, because you got two thug stands right here. Which
I know you niggas thug fans. That's why I had to come show y'all some love today, man. I had to come show y'all some love today. But this is the Bros Who Think Podcast. Let me give a round of applause for everybody tuning in with us on this Monday. The pre-stream call, as always. As always, we ain't shit without y'all. Let me drop an air horn for my guys. Welcoming them back. We got Doom in the building. We got Brooklyn in the building. This is episode episode 190. Cool. We're almost at 200 episodes. Wow, I'm gonna have to do something for that. But how you guys doing this week? I'll start off with Doom. Doom, how you doing this week, bro?
Come on, man. You already know what my answer gonna be tied.
Doom, I'm sick.
I've given up, bro.
Let's just talk about
it. That's it. It's a wrap.
Yeah, it's over with. The season over with. And I'm so happy I don't have to go to work tomorrow because I'm off because they got a doubleheader UL baseball game. So I don't even have to talk because it rained out all this weekend. So I'm not gonna have to go Tuesday or Monday because baseball just playing. I'm so happy I don't have to go admit to the people who listen to us that the Pels are out of the playoffs. I'm so happy.
Yeah, bro.
You gotta admit
them niggas are.
Y'all still gotta admit it to me though.
They are bad.
Talk to me
nice. Shut up, Brooklyn. You're not even a Knicks fan.
But bro, it don't matter because I told y'all specifically that y'all was chatting about the Pels. Then maybe go pull up the episode when I told y'all was chatting. And here we are, lo and behold, a month before the playoffs about to start, and y'all finally starting to realize I was fucking right.
The thing is, though, you gotta give us some slack because I feel like roster-wise,
on paper, we
just as good as any.
No, because that's what the issue was in the first place. On paper, y'all was talking about on paper, and now we're looking at
even on the court, they straight. Defense. On the court, they are straight. The problem is terrible coaching. They don't respect Stan, and Stan don't know what the fuck he doing.
You
gotta get Stan the fuck out of here, bro.
I'm blaming the Stan. Okay, wait, this is where I'm at with it, dude. Them niggas don't play defense. Like, that's effort. Like, Stan can't, like, I'll give you problems with Stan on the offensive end. Like, Stan don't know what to draw up. But on defense,
but
bro, Randall was cooking Zion today.
But
bro.
this is my thing though. And yeah, but I feel like Julius Randle is just one of those players, even though niggas don't think
Reggie Bullock was cooking BI.
Yeah, but I don't have no defense for Bullock. But Bullock just hit some good looks. Like, I can't really. I don't say
play of the game.
Yeah. But my problem is, bro, is when we got players who play intense defense, and Najee Marshall, that was unexpected because we got bit by the injury bug at the worst.
We got lucky getting
of the season. But Najee Marshall, when he on the floor, bro, his defense, what it do is everybody see how hard he grinding, and it make them grind to the same level. It's almost like, yo, we can't have Najee out here going this crazy, and then
nobody else. Look, real nigga shit. I mean? Like, Eric Bledsoe should not be playing.
Facts. And that's Stan. That's why I blame Stan.
I agree with you on that. That's Stan.
He shouldn't be closing. He should not.
Steven Adams shouldn't be closing. I'm sorry, James Johnson been balling. Like, if you told me the closing lineup was James Johnson, Zion, B.I., Najee Marshall, and Zoe, I'd take that any day of the week over Steven Adams and Bledsoe. We got to get rid of him in some. I don't know what.
I'd even take putting in Jax over Steve
at this point because Jack's upgrade. I can't even give Jax no smoke no more. So I was giving him smoke all during the season.
Steve is just useless, bro. If it's not the boards, he can't do shit.
So useless. Oh, I'm sick. I love
it, bro.
Shut up, Brooklyn, nigga. I'm sick.
I-10 report is in, baby. The I-10 report.
Gosh, let me boo Brooklyn, man. Fuck
me. Y'all don't want to have to play.
I'm booing you and I'm booing the Pelicans. This is a double boo. Man,
that's a fact, bro. The I-10 report has come through.
And the thing is,
finally made it, baby.
Let me see. Let me look at the schedule. Let me give me.
I drink to that.
Let me get everybody. Let me get everybody.
We about to play Brooklyn. We about to play. Who else?
Let me get everybody.
Brooklyn about to smoke us again. Cause
KD out.
KD out, yeah.
But
KD out for the season.
Even still, I don't think he out for the season, huh?
That's what they said. Hold on.
The way he walked off the court.
Let me go to Twitter because I didn't see. And the funny thing is, I didn't see Bansky post about it. That's why I wasn't sure if I believed it. But let me see. KD.
I think they said something like a thigh contusion.
A thigh contusion. I think he out for the season. It might just be for the rest of the regular season. That might be what it is, because I really didn't see Bansky tweet about nothing.
Yeah, all I see is that he left with the thigh contusion and he gonna be reevaluated Monday.
Why am I typing in KD and not going to Shams? Like, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. All right, so he out to the remainder of the game. Okay. See, wait, did I see like some bullshit shit today? Because I thought he was out.
What they might do is they may just try to rest him until the regular season is over. I can see them doing that.
Steve Nash said, this is a quote from Steve Nash. He said, he's sore, but we don't know how severe. We'll see tomorrow how he wakes up and go from there.
Okay, real.
Right. Okay.
I was about to say, I hope KD not out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a season-ending thing, but he definitely, tweaked some shit.
Okay. Who the fuck tweeted that today? Somebody tweeted. I guess I had to be got by one of them fake people on the internet, but all right, I'm glad KD not injured. But all right, dude. So we are. Let's see. The Spurs are 27-28. I actually think the Warriors are gonna make the play in the way Steph been playing.
Facts.
So let's say
that nigga been cooking.
So we are 3 games behind the Warriors, and then 3 games. Yeah, and then we're like 3 games behind the Spurs. Let's see who the Spurs play for the rest.
Nah, it's not over yet. But looking at the schedule,
this was supposed to be the win. This was supposed to be the thing that got us close. These 3, like we lost to the Knicks, Wizards, and Knicks. Come on, fam. Like, come on. What you niggas do?
And it's not just the fact that they lost, it's the way that they lost.
Exactly, dude.
They lost games that were already won.
Exactly.
Like them 2 overtime games should have never went to overtime. Just handle your business, finish the game, close the game. And that's why I blame Stan, because you gotta put the right. I don't give a fuck how much we paying Bled. I don't give a fuck how much we paying Steven Adams. Put the people on the floor that can close the game, bro.
I'm with you on that.
Your job is to win. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to hear like Griff speak on shit. Because I feel like he just been quiet as fuck. Like he don't say nothing.
He better come with the hammer and cut niggas this offseason. Like I expect niggas to get cut. I expect niggas to get traded. Like I ain't playing this, Griff. We only got a couple more years left with Big Z, and if Big Z not happy, Big Z will leave, and I'm gonna be mad.
They talking about moving Zoe in a sign and trade this offseason.
Look, dude, let me tell you where I'm at with that. If it's for somebody like a Zach LaVine, if it's for somebody like the Bulls been one Zoe,
they trying to give us somebody like Laurie Markkinen or fucking
low key
Thaddeus Young. They
Zach
not giving up Zach.
Zach Pops don't fuck with Chicago because Chicago don't fuck with Zach. And Zach do what his Pops do. So I'm just saying it's possible. If they want to give us Lowry, I'll take it. Because at this point, as much as I love Zoe, he ain't cutting it for us, man. I got to be honest, dude. Maybe I'm just hurt. Maybe I'm just hurt after this last game. But, like, I don't know if he's so inconsistent. And I never say this on my radio show because my co-host is just anti-Zoe, so I take the stance of I'm pro-Zoe, and I'll be defending him every day. But over here, this is my shit. And so like, you
know me, bro. I'm I'm one of those. Like I'm a Zoe stan, but I still hold the team higher than I do Zoe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I can admit that even though I really like Zoe and I want to see him stay a Pel, he's making a hard case for them.
Making it hard, man. Like, okay, so I was okay with his performance against the Wizards because he was guarding Bradley Beal and actually contained Bradley Beal. Tonight, I had no excuse for him, man.
But everybody was saying that, which he did contain the fuck out of Bradley Beal. I think
he the reason why that game was close. Like, if he wasn't guarding Bradley and we had the normal lineup, if it wasn't him and Najee, we'd have fucking got toasted by the Wizards.
Yeah, but I think Bradley was just off that day. Like, players just have off days because he was on his little minutes restriction or whatever the fuck. And when Zoe sat down, Bill was still broke. You know what I mean? So it's like, I can't really credit Zoe for that.
I feel you on that. That's enough sports for right now. Me and Doom just sick. How you doing, Brooklyn?
I'm doing good, man. I ain't gonna lie. Listen to y'all just dissect y'all team and make a brother feel good, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the proof is in the pudding, babe. And I told y'all back when y'all had that first I-10 report, I said, listen, man, y'all out here tripping. Ain't no Pels in the playoffs, my baby. Listen, pack that thing up. Matter of fact, you know, we should call the Pels. We should call them the New Orleans Interstate, because that shit ain't never going to be fixed.
Oh, I know that's that.
Right. That shit ain't never going to be fixed.
Don't do that. Also, dude, we in for a rough year, dude. Let me just be honest. We just better hope LSU win, because, like, the Saints looking booty, too.
LSU LSU win.
I don't think
All
so.
their mamas is pulling their recruits out, man. They out here. They out here breeding predators out there in LSU, man.
LSU done, bro.
It's a bad year for Louisiana sports, my baby. But y'all here playing, man.
I don't think any prospect with any real hope of being great
They
would want
mamas
to
is
commit
pulling
to
them
LSU.
out, bro. I'm telling you right now.
If I was a parent, I would. If I like looking at all the shit that's going down, bro,
a lot of shit going down.
I'd be like, hell nah, I ain't sending my kid over there.
Coach O may not even be the damn coach in the fall, man.
It's true.
It's looking down bad for everybody.
I mean, he finessed though. I know they had that little court shit going on.
Yeah, he put all the blame off on other people.
Yeah, he was supposed to appear, and then somehow he got away with just like submitting a letter. He didn't want to go there at all.
But it's making him look guilty.
Well, I can't blame him though, because I wouldn't want to be in the courtroom getting caught up in some shit that. As of right now, he gonna
get caught up just because of guys, and that's the crazy shit. He gonna get caught up because of the one player, bro. Because of the one player, because he denied the fact that he didn't know nothing about guys, and now he like, oh well, I kind of sort of knew a little something, and it's like, nigga, why would you lie for guys, bro? He not even in the league. He can't even break you off nothing, man.
The thing is, I think he was clear from when Geis was actually playing. The problem is whenever Miss Gloria started coming with the like, yo, this is what happened. He basically told her like, hey, you gotta calm that down.
Yeah, you gotta chill out.
All that, and that's where the problem.
That's a big problem.
You know what I mean?
Jameis better be the savior for us this year, man. And I think he can do it. I think he can do it.
I believe in him.
He won in Florida State. Let's act not. And look, Brooklyn, don't give me that. That nigga fixed his eyes. Because, like, this is the crazy thing to me. The fact he couldn't see before, he was blind. Like, that's crazy. You got to admit, getting LASIK eye surgery as a quarterback gotta help your performance.
It definitely will, but you
can't. It gotta.
Okay. If y'all can't make the playoffs with with Zion, I don't want to hear nothing about Jameis Crab Legs Winston.
Oh, that's who we rocking with.
Playing game, bro. I love it. I'm eating it up.
Don't let Jameis throw 4 touchdowns the first week. Oh, I'm going to get a Jameis jersey
See, I don't think he's going to do all that. But the good thing about football is, unlike basketball, especially like as an individual, you don't have to do much. Like, I think we got one of the best coaches in the history of football.
That's a fact.
That's not being biased. That's just like
that's facts. That's facts.
And I think as long as we can keep the defense at least somewhat, I want to know what they're gonna do with the corners. But if they can figure that out, bro, I think we'll be fine.
That's the problem. That nigga Marshawn Lattimore got a gun charge in Cleveland. His dumb ass. Yeah, that's what the issue is. But you know, like I said, this is not sports talk, so we're gonna talk more of this later. She be coming on the pod, do Bros Who Ball, but it's just me and Doom sick right now, so you know how that go. All right, let's see where I want to start off. I guess I'm gonna start off here, bro. Y'all saw me, young boy, in the St. Martinville jail.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for y'all to say something to me. That man on federal hold, bro. I was like, hold on now. Federal hold.
One of my homies from the Ville got word saying that all the niggas in the Ville trying to hit him up, trying to get features, trying to do business.
Bro, I'm curious on how that worked. Like, if you know somebody,
bro.
like if you know somebody in the St. Martin jail, could you just show up to visitation and be like, yo, I want to see this nigga? You know what I mean? Like, is there anything against that? I'm sure he a high profile,
I'm sure he got people on a list. Like, if it was somebody normal, maybe. But like, I think he got a list. He got to have a list, because if not, then what you saying would happen all the time.
Yeah,
he got to have a list. But yeah, it's crazy. He in the St. Martinville jail. Saw the picture and everything. Yeah. I wonder what he did in the Ville. See, Doom, I didn't know he was. I thought it was like on his way back on his way to Baton Rouge from like Houston or something. And like he got pulled over in like Cecilia, or he got pulled over in Bro Bridge. Why he in the St. Martinville jail?
I don't know.
Brooklyn, you know?
I know he did. Like if you do something, like let's say, because he got picked up in like Cali or some shit. Like that's where they got him. But if you got like outstanding warrants in a certain, your area where you from, they'll move your ass back. Same shit happened to Gates. Like when he got locked up in Chicago, they moved his ass back here, and he had to do the time for Louisiana.
I think that's really what it is. Because I don't know if he did anything particularly in that parish. I think that was just the closest place that they moved him to.
I
Because
think
I
that's
feel
what
like
it is.
he got too many partners in jail, or he got too many enemies in jail in Baton Rouge. So they was like, we can't put you in jail over there because you may not even make it to the court date. That's what I think. I think that's why he didn't say Martin, because I didn't think it had anything to do with something he did there. I just thought it was some shit where it's like, if they put him somewhere in Baton Rouge, it's going to be a problem. Whether it's a good problem or a bad problem, it's going to be a problem.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, well, NBA YoungBoy sitting his ass down in the Ville. I got word from the St. Martinville jail. I'm gonna keep us posted. They said they're trying to get features. They said the block is, they said he holding up his head strong and whatnot in St. Martinville. Niggas not testing him or nothing. So
that nigga looked excited in that picture that dropped.
He looked happy because he not in fucking Baton Rouge like Brooklyn said.
And I think that's really why he over there, bro. Because I seen him smiling. I'm like, oh.
Niggas probably championing that nigga like oh yeah, we got young boy in the
He
cell.
really got problems in BR like that?
Yeah, bro.
I figure that's
the G Money shit, remember?
Oh yeah, you right.
That Fredo beef not going nowhere. That shit not going nowhere.
Yeah, and see, it's not even Fredo. It's the niggas Fredo fuck with.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like Fredo's the face of the beef now, because this G Money dead, and then like all the dudes that fucked with G Money and Fredo at the same time, if they see him, it's on sight. Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? There's no talking, there's none of that. We shooting.
Crazy, man. I hope young boy all right.
That's
man.
wild, man. I don't know how niggas live.
I couldn't live like that, bro.
I don't know how
it's
niggas
crazy.
Live like
I guess I was gonna go another way with it, but we might as well go this way. That's like Quando Rondo. Like that nigga is living the rest of his life
looking over his shoulder.
But see, and that's why he did that Angela Yee interview.
You gonna have to update me on that. I was just about to ask because I never got a chance to go and peep. But what happened? What they were talking about?
Super short interview. Maybe like each clip 6 to 8 minutes of him saying, ma'am, I'm trying to tell you, ma'am. So it was just, it was him pontificating a lot, but basically what was said was, how you gonna blame me for a situation when I am with one other person and we minding our own business and 20 niggas come outside, jump me, my homie see it, he got it on him, what you expect him to do? It's 20 niggas, either we both gonna get our ass beat and not make it.
I'm gonna fire on him.
I'm firing on him. That's basically what he said. And he said it just happened to be bruh. He said he didn't want it to be bruh, but it just happened to be him, and that's the only way they could escape. So and don't get this twisted, King Von fans. I'm not saying he right for killing him. I'm just saying I understand
if you was in that predicament, yeah.
I understand it. Like 20 niggas jumping you. What you gonna do? If my friend
got it on him,
I expect my friend to do it. And niggas on Joe Budden Pod was saying he should have shot it in the air. What's that gonna do? You shoot it in the air, and either if the niggas see they're not getting shot, then you getting beat. And what if they take the gun and you
right? I'm about to say, if they see you ain't got no aim, bro, I'm smoking you for missing.
You run that risk too, bro. And I think because I did hear the part that you talking about on the Joe Budden Pod. I think the part that they was missing is that all these niggas got it on them.
That's the thing,
dude. If you take it to that level, you shoot in the air and niggas that got it on them. All right, now we shooting.
They quick drawing on your ass, nigga. He done.
Yeah, that's
fired.
I don't know. That's a tough position to be in. I'm not saying that, like you said, I ain't saying that he right, but it's definitely a tough position to be in.
I understand. So before I heard him speak and just seeing, social media, I'm not up to date on this because I don't really care about these young niggas like Von and Quando. Like I'm not really like, and I know we're all young, but I'm not really up to date on like their gossip and their news like I am on, let's say, like a Drake or like a Cole or Wale, like our generation growing up. So like I'll peep game every time, but when I listened to the interview, I was just like, well, he got a point. He has a point. Like, and granted, I'm not saying his friend should be acquitted because it was self-defense, because but I understand like what they went through. I really do. Because like if 20 dudes are jumping you and it's just really just you two, then like that's crazy.
Yeah. See, but this is the problem that I have with, and I know this is gonna sound like an old nigga take, but this is the problem with where just the culture, period. I ain't even gonna say rap, just the culture. Like everybody talk about, rap about, speak on like, oh nigga is up. if you know, ain't no nigga gonna catch me lacking. I'll shoot a nigga, I'll rob it, I'll do this and that. And it's like when you speak like that and you move a certain way that
You bring that on
portray that
yourself.
you move in that type of energy.
You put that energy in the universe.
When those situations arise, you can't play victim. You know what I mean?
That's fair too.
If you on a song and you 10 projects in and every song is about how you gonna shoot a nigga, you bust a nigga head, all this shit, and I'm reacting to you as if that's true, you can't play victim. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Because you can't talk
that's
to a
fair
nigga
on both sides too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
for
that,
sure.
that's fair both ways. No, but I look, you right. Now the person that looks bad in this, and me and you was talking about this in a group chat, dude, gotta be Angela Yee. Like,
yeah, for sure.
it looked a little
don't like it.
nasty.
I don't like it, bro.
Looks a little
like.
nasty.
I feel like if especially in a high profile situation, like you should never just speak on anybody that passed.
Right.
But like a situation as big as this, who's to say that Rondo not in there just lying his ass off? And there's nobody.
And there's been some people that said, and see, maybe I should have did more research, and I'll do it more for next week. Some people are saying he lied.
Yeah, but I mean, why wouldn't you if there's nobody to like? Von can't defend himself.
Like,
you know what
like
I'm
they
saying?
always say in court, dead men can't speak. Dead men can't tell no tales, bro.
Yeah,
So
man.
like,
and nobody that's alive to know about it. You not trying to sit down with none of them niggas.
and we
Like,
not
we don't
listening.
know them
Yeah,
niggas.
we don't give a fuck about what they say. If
You know
it's
what I
not
mean?
Von or Rondo, who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
nobody
So
gives
it's
a fuck what Tim C, who shot Von, got to say, or John L, who kicked Rondo in his shin. Like nobody cares what them niggas got to say.
man. And I don't know. It's just bad all around because I feel like it was literally like, all right, how can I profit off of this tragedy?
And
that's
you know,
what I don't like.
it's nasty because she didn't put it on her YouTube. She put it. It's on Rondo YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just like,
yeah.
Her people was like, don't post that.
yeah,
Don't post that.
don't post that.
You
Yeah,
can't.
100%.
I don't even know why you sit down with Rondo.
Me
Like,
neither.
why would you want to sit down with that nigga, man? But I don't know. I'm out of touch. Maybe he hot in these streets. I don't know.
Is he
But
only
I
hot
feel
because
like-
it is?
Yeah.
So but yeah, that's all we got on that. I just saw that and I was just like, oof, crazy. I had to watch it though because it was blowing up. It was blowing up the streets. But something else that blowing up the streets got to come to you for this, Doom. Was the fight rigged? Jake Paul, Ben Askren.
Man, that shit was rigged, bro.
That shit looked so phony, bro. That shit
And what's
looked so
crazy is
fucking
I was so close to put money on Ben Askren. I would have been so hot. But I'm saying, bro, like even if, because I did think that it had a chance to be a fight. Like I didn't know if Ben Askren was gonna win or not because he an older dude.
Mhm.
He just had like some kind of serious back surgery. Like he been fucked up and he been doing MMA for a while, and all his recent, like his last MMA fights, he got fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he was like obviously physically on a decline.
I
So I
actually
was
think
like,
that
all right,
punch knocked him out though.
yeah.
After I
There's
saw
no
some
way,
videos
bro.
of the shots he was taking in the MMA,
There's no way. That's
when
what
that
I'm
dude
saying.
was ground and pounding his ass and he was still up, I was just like,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
is
Something
Jake
not
Paul
right.
Tyson?
Ben
Like,
Ben Askren, just as recently as like the past couple years, was in the octagon with some of the top talent in UFC. Is no way one little hook just completely flatline this nigga. It's impossible, bro.
and then the way he was smiling after, it looked like he got the
Yeah,
bag.
bro. And I don't think people realize. I don't know if you remember the Jorge Masvidal fight that ended in like 3 seconds.
Oh, with the knee?
Like, yeah, that was Ben Askren. They
Yeah.
got fucked up. So like, he was fighting championship level niggas in like the last year and a half. Like, this not like it was some old ass dude that been retired out the game. Like,
Right.
ain't no way one hook knock flatline him like that. It's just impossible, bro.
I
I'm
don't
not
see
rolling.
it.
I'm
I
not
don't-
rolling.
I don't see it. And the way Ben was saying the ref was talking, it just seemed like he got the bag, man. It seemed like a bunch of niggas got the bag. There's not no real boxing like HBO or ESPN, so like Triller could probably do what they want. So
Right.
Yeah,
Mm.
and I mean, it's not for like, I feel like the target audience is
not
for
boxing
fight
fans.
fans.
No,
It's,
no,
yeah,
hell
it's
no.
like
it's for
like
niggas
the
who like
social
drama.
media shit. Like
Yeah.
niggas,
For Jake Paul fans.
yeah, niggas buy the card and they want to see the musical performance. They
Which
want to
was
see Jake
ass
Paul
last
get a
night.
knockout, and
Who
they got that.
performed?
Sweetie, it was terrible. awful. Niggas was saying, I see why Quavo broke up with your no talent ass.
I will say, when she came to Lafayette and she came to the station, they was like, oh, you trying to come take a picture or whatever with Sweet Tea is the way I heard it. And I'm like, who the fuck is Sweet Tea? I'm not coming over there. And to this day, I still don't regret it. She trash, bro. Like, nah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
That was bad. Doja did a decent job. Justin Bieber was okay. And then who else performed? I think Snoop, Ice Cube, E40, and Too Short.
Damn.
They're doing a new group. Like, it's called Westmore. Like,
it was all of them together. Okay.
Yeah, it's called Mount Westmore.
It
was like
how the fuck did Trilla afford all them acts?
Well, Snoop owns some of it too. Snoop part of this shit. Business
Right.
He was able to pull that. But it's part of their new group, Mount Westmore. Like, they're doing like a Rushmore type situation.
Right.
I don't know who else performed. That's the only people like I saw. I didn't pay for the shit. I'm glad I didn't pay for that. I'm never paying for a Jake Paul fight. Stream illegally. Got to.
That's a fact.
Like,
Jake Paul,
I watched though. I ain't gonna lie.
I had it on.
I like what Trilla doing, bro. Like, I feel like Trilla, just the company, they on the right
path
wave. You know what I mean? Whatever they doing, they on the path to like get into some big shit. And like, I feel like getting verses and then this little Fight Club shit. Like, if they could convince people like another Jake Paul type, like where they have that social media celebrity and they can somewhat fight. If they can get one more person, bro, I think the Fight Club shit will take off.
Well, isn't the Logan Paul Mayweather shit on Triller?
I'm pretty sure. I don't see what else.
And that's gonna be a big fight itself. So
that's gonna get in the bag.
And they got Mike Tyson lead too. They balling, bro. They got all the shit.
De La Hoya
League of Legends or whatever the fuck.
De La Hoya was fucked up last night, bro. That nigga was saying any and everything. It was bad, and
I was scared, bro. I was like, I think they need to shut him the fuck up, bro.
It was bad, bro.
Bugging, bro. I was scared. I'm like, I don't even know him like that. And I was like, somebody please get this man. He's tripping, bro.
Before he say something crazy, because he was saying some wild shit, and the niggas retweeted the Dana White post that Dana White said, I guess like earlier in the week or when this fight was announced, or when De La Hoya announced he was going to fight again in the Triller shit in the Mike Tyson league, because he doing it too. Dana White was like, well, cocaine is expensive. And I was just like, oh,
that's crazy.
He was on the blow too. Allegedly, it seemed like he was on that booger sugar, bro. He was saying
all them niggas is though, man. You can't tell me that all these rich ass white men not doing drugs. Like, there's no way.
I don't see Dana White doing the blow. I'm gonna be honest.
I think so. I think you would have to if you Dana. You own a fucking $1 billion company.
I'ma say
stationed in Las Vegas, my nigga. You a billionaire and you don't do nothing. You just a straight nose man. Come on,
he might be an alcoholic.
I'll say this: even if he wasn't, right? Even if it was a perfect world and he wasn't, I guarantee you, he been in a room with a bunch of fighters.
Now I don't deny that.
And they was like, "You not leaving this room without doing it."
I don't deny that.
Well, shit, let's get it popping then.
See, I can think he was in a room with niggas doing it. I don't know. I just don't. Maybe Dana White stay clean. He seemed like that type of guy. But De La Hoya, some of them boxing niggas.
Yeah, I know them boxing niggas like that speed, bro.
Yeah,
they definitely doing it.
It's just hard to tell with them niggas because them niggas be like, especially once they reach his age, they just be fucked up like from all the fighting over all the years and shit. They hate.
Now I'm the pain, my baby.
But you could tell last night De La Hoya was fucking litty, bro. It was wild. Shoo, sheesh. Oh, another thing that was wild. Speaking of wild, y'all saw them Usher bucks? Them Usher bucks?
Yeah, man.
Yo, if I was a stripper and I saw that, I'd have cussed that nigga out.
My thing was, why did it get to that like level? Like, it was clear that it was just for like a little photo shoot that he did.
Why he made that?
But no, it wasn't even him. It was just a photo shoot he did, and they put Usher bucks in the case. But everybody blew it up to some other shit, and they made it seem like Usher was out here trying to, like, catch people slipping with some fake money. And it was just like, when I found out the original source was like a photo shoot, I'm like, y'all, this is for black people. This is our downfall right here. We take anything and run with it.
Oh, I wasn't even going to say it.
They had me thinking Usher was doing some crazy shit. I'm thinking he was Wesley Snipes trying to tax evasion and some shit. And I'm like, oh, it's just a photo shoot?
He did pay all the strippers out.
It was a
He did pay
promotion
'em.
shit. And what was crazy was, like, from what I understand, what happened was before he even went in there,
They
he
spoke about
paid
it.
the club X
Yeah.
amount of dollars.
Yeah, he gave
So,
like a $5,000 a piece to each stripper, I think.
Yeah, so let's say he had like, 50K worth of Usher bucks. He had paid the club the 50K, and he was like, I'm gonna just go in here and throw these Usher bucks for a promotion deal.
Yeah.
Because he just got a residency recently. He actually got it like right before COVID started.
Right.
And so now that shit is opening back up.
Everybody ramping up their promos.
Yeah, we just got word that I think by the end of May, Vegas is 100% open, like wide open again.
I know you ready.
So, oh yeah, bro. I actually went out last night and niggas is out. Like they not playing, bro.
That's all I need to hear.
It was, bro. I'm telling you,
I'm finna bring my hat. Stop playing with me,
bro. You might as well. I'm saying, like, the crowd was like deep as fuck, and you could tell it's like locals coming out again. Because I knew that, like, on the strip and shit, that the tourists that didn't give a fuck, they was all piling into Vegas,
and they had been
cheap. Like everything was, you know what I'm saying? But I knew a lot of the locals was still on, like, man, COVID out here. Fuck that. I ain't. So I go to Fremont, which is like the old strip, and that's where all the locals be. And boy, it was deep. Like COVID is done. Niggas is not fucking with COVID no more. It's over with. Niggas tired of being in the house, and I feel them, bro. That was my first time being out. In
at least we gonna be big vaxxed energy.
Yeah,
so like,
sure.
If you got the vax, then hey, that's cool. And I'm not tripping.
For sure, man.
At least you're not going out there like some of these Lafayette people who go out with no vax. They just no vax, no mask.
Yeah.
Free living.
See, that I can't do. I got the shot. So, but man, I can't blame Usher for promoting this shit. Like, he had to let the world know that he got his fucking residency. Like, come.
Oh, because I was ready to clown his ass.
Honestly, bro, it worked. Cause now I want to go see what's on.
And yeah,
like I forgot all about that. Like I heard the news like when he first announced it, but obviously COVID been over a fucking year now. So I didn't know that. I forgot about that shit.
He got people hype again.
Usher, man.
That's a fact. He definitely got people hype. Niggas was talking about it. It was something. So wait,
they killing him, but I like the move.
I like the move once I know he paid people, because I was ready to come kill him if he ain't paid him. Bro, you had the gall to make money with yourself on it and throw that instead of giving the strippers the money that you made to throw them. Come on, dude. If he ain't pay him out, I was gonna tear his ass up. I was gonna be like, so the check's not coming in no more, nigga.
Yeah, I think but man, people in Vegas know his checks. People in Vegas know his check. Like when niggas get them residency.
That after the night, oh shit. Don't need the girl around me. True player for real. That's my nigga for real.
They not hitting no more, man. Like that's classic.
Ain't no way they not hitting no more, bro.
Bro, niggas know when you get that Vegas residency, you good. Like you straight. Right. It don't matter about none of them old streaming checks or none of that shit. Like you getting the real. He got the bag already, and it's like a athlete contract. Like he got the guaranteed bag. He ain't got to hope that they bring him back. Like nigga,
no,
you set for like the next 2-3 years. Yep. You know what I mean? Like you got your dates for the next 3 years. You got bands. You know what I'm saying? So he good. They know his money, right? He don't need no Usher bucks. Nigga got the real bucks.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like it would have just been a bad look. Something else that's just bad that I don't rock with. So they taking Lil Nas X song down off of streaming. I ain't rocking with it. I think that's fucked up. I'm team Lil Nas X. We champion him over here. That's messed up that they taking his song off of streaming. They're not doing that to some of these other racists, some of these sex offenders. Why R. Kelly shit still on there? And y'all can't y'all taking Lil Nas X shit off?
It's just because when you get enough dumbass people to start making complaints and it start holding the money up, that's when it's not about offending nobody. It never was about that. It's all about can you make enough noise to stop the money from flowing?
Yep.
Did that. So
I felt so bad for him. He said because this what he was
they re-uploaded his shit like 4 or 5 times at this point, bro.
Yep.
Like they taking it down and re-uploaded it like 5 times, bro. This shit is nuts.
Let me see what he said, because he said this is what he tweeted. People telling him he milking a song. He's like, nigga, you not nobody think he milking a song.
But my question is why though? Like what was done in his video that hasn't been done in music before?
That's what I'm saying.
Like we can't say that this the first gay shit to ever come out.
And it's not
they
the
mad
first
about the
double shit.
devil. Yeah, that for sure ain't that. So what the fuck is the problem?
Madonna had the whole goddamn the whole rituals joint in the background. She had like the lit fire in the background. I can't think of the damn symbol that they call it.
Playboy Cardi was all
the
synced
pentagram
up
and shit.
Yeah. She had a fucking pentagram lit on fire in the background of a music video. She had it painted on her like midsection, and I'm like, what are we talking about?
What about all these rock
talking
bands?
about,
Like,
bro?
and I just feel bad for him because he tweeted, not even joking, everybody stream Call Me By Your Name hard today because it may no longer be available. There's nothing I can really do about it. Thanks for all the support. He said, everybody screen record the audio on YouTube so you'll have the song in your gallery.
Yeah, that was the part that was sad. When I seen it screen recorded, I was like, damn, nigga.
That's bad, bro. That's super, super bad.
That's fucked up. You know what I think it is, bro? And I hate to say it, but I feel like they see a young black artist marketing to a majority white audience
and making
and
bread.
He doing it in a way where he kind of like, I don't even give a fuck about playing y'all game, like playing by y'all rules, playing like
I ain't playing the chess game with y'all.
Yeah, I'm just out here doing me, and then he doing fucking the highest possible numbers. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure he thought he would never do something to generate the amount of traffic Old Town Road did.
Oh, yeah. They thought that was going to be if anything, they thought he was going to be one hit wonder. This not happening again.
Now he on hit number 3, and they like, what the fuck?
He's still popping. He's still doing it, too. And little white kids can't get enough of it.
They can't. They love it,
That's
bro.
why I love it for him. Keep doing it now.
They eating that shit up, bro.
And his audience is majority white.
It is.
That's the part that's like,
cause I don't know no black kids listening
niggas,
to Lil Nas X.
Niggas look at Lil Nas X and they like, all right, I fuck with dude, but nobody got Old Town Road in their rotation. Like no real niggas. You know what I mean? It's all the white kids and the white teenage audience. That's what he got.
Go get their money, bro. Go get them Fortnite coins.
That's why they mad,
get
bro.
They mama, them VC coins that they mamas be spending on 2K. Go get all
them Roblox coins, bro. Stop playing, bro. Shit.
I like it, bro.
Minecraft money, nigga.
I've been supporting Nas X through all of this shit. Like as soon as the video dropped, and no bullshit, bro. Like the song really didn't do it for me.
It wasn't bad.
Just the visuals itself
was hard.
Like that was the most artistic shit I've seen in a while.
I gotta give it to him. Gotta give it to him. Like I'm not about to go lap dance on Satan. That shit was hard.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was some of the most artistic shit I've seen.
Was it even gay though?
Nah,
it was a lot of non-binary shit.
Was gay as
it was a lot of non.
You couldn't tell if the motherfucker was a dude or not that he was even on. Like
that nigga had a lace front sliding down a pole all the way to
Don't get Doom started, Brooklyn.
He was doing a lot of drag shit. But see, I gotta defend him because there's a part of me that I can never leave it down. The nigga looked just like me. I can't live that down. So when I see him with the lace front on, whether it's braids or it's the dreads, I'm like, so that's what I would look like with that on. Okay. So I can't let you do that. I can't let you do that for the personal reason is that I can see my face on the body, and I'm just like, so that's what I look like with some braids? Okay.
That nigga, and I don't want nobody to like mistake what I said. Like,
don't
there's
say
nothing wrong
with
with it.
Nigga.
It wasn't wrong with it. But it was gay as fuck. Like, there's no defending that. That shit was gay as fuck.
Oh my God.
It was.
I don't know if I'm going to bleep this.
Nothing wrong with that. If we got to edit that, I'm sorry, bro. But I just got to say it.
I'm going to let it rock. I'm going to let it rock.
Because
you're not being offensive.
I'm just telling the truth, bro.
I thought that I was going to be the one to say the wildest shit on here. Thank you, Doom, for finally taking that spot. So I can say whatever kind of Diddy slander I want to now.
No, you cannot, bro.
What you mean? He just said the G word, bro.
He did.
All types of crazy.
But that's what he is. I didn't lie. He said he's gay. He's openly gay. You know what I mean?
He didn't lie.
I'm getting crazy with the Diddy slander now, bro.
Oh my goodness. All right, so what else we got? We got y'all started. Man, I'm glad I'm not taking that Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
Nah, that's a fact.
I will say, I seen 3 to 4 of my coworkers get smoked, bro. Like, I got my Pfizer joint, bro. No side effect, no nothing at all, bro. The most I had was like when you get a regular shot. It was a little sore where they got me, and then that was it. Oh yeah, and then that same day I was tired, but then that was it. My coworkers, they got the Johnson vaccine, but they came in the next day, fever. They got the cold sweats, all types of crazy shit going on with them, and I'm like, yeah, it couldn't be me, bro. There was way too many things wrong with that vaccine in the first place. I'm like, y'all act like y'all work for the news. There was mad red flags in the Johnson vaccine. Why would you take that? Why would you take that?
Bro, one of my partners right now, like he had hit me this morning in the group chat because one of my other boys, they was like, yo, we running Warzone. I was like, yo, I'm down. And then he hit back like, yo, I just got that second dose and I am out for the count, nigga. Like I can't move. He was like, I've been in bed.
That's why I'm taking
day.
Pfizer, nigga. That's why I'm taking Pfizer. Got my appointment scheduled finally. It's going down. I'm not fucking with Moderna. I'm not fucking with Johnson & Johnson.
And what's crazy though is I'm like Brooklyn, bro. Nothing happened to me.
Yeah. Oh, really? I was straight.
Like I had a day where I was like, yo, I feel a little sluggish. Like I'm fatigued. But outside of that, and it wasn't even nothing that was like major. Like I still worked and did all that other shit. You know what I mean? But
you have to take a day.
It kind of felt, I felt the effects, but it wasn't crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it was just that one day. And after that, I was straight.
Real.
Like I got my shot, and then the next day I woke up to help a friend move. So like that's what I'm saying. I was like, yeah, I'm straight, bro. I was like, I don't even know. These motherfuckers out here dying in these streets, bro. And I'm like,
yes,
but y'all was the one crazy talking about Johnson wanted done. I'm like, nah, because the effectiveness rate wasn't even high enough for me to want to do that shit. I ain't finna get smoked, and it still got a high probability to get the goddamn shit anyways. I'm like, I'm gonna still get COVID after I got smoked by J&J. Nah, I'm good, bro. Sue that company again.
Look, I'm with y'all. Now we got to get to the sad shit because it's just been a lot in the world. Rest in peace, Dante Wright. Minnesota strikes again, and then they had. Let me get the kid's name because it was a Mexican 13-year-old kid got shot on. Brooklyn, you know his name?
Nah, I don't know his name on top of my head, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm gonna go look for it, but it's just crazy, man. Cops still doing the same thing, same shit. Nothing changed. It's just like, oh, geez. And then didn't something happen in Brooklyn too? Like in actual.
His name was Adam Toledo.
Adam Toledo, yeah. Rest in peace to him. Rest in peace, Dante Wright. Didn't another guy die though in Brooklyn, New York? Too? Am I tripping? I think I might be tripping.
I don't know. It's too much.
I don't know about that because the confusing thing is Dante Wright died in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota.
Ah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's been confusing a lot of people because it confused me. I was like, I don't know Brooklyn Center, and then I was like, bro, it's Brooklyn Center, Minneapolis. That was like, Minnesota. I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's just oof. That look. I don't care what niggas got to say about. Oh, it was heat of the moment. She accidentally pulled her taser. Nah, bro.
I can't roll with
that. If
Bro.
That's the case, then you shouldn't be a cop in the first place, bitch. Like Kim Porter, you're going to jail. You're going to jail.
It's fucked up, bro, because like it's not her first day on the job, bro. This was Kim like Potter. year 21.
It was 28.
Like the head of.
He was like a 28-year vet, bro. How? Bro, 28 years into the game, you made that kind of mistake. I thought it was day 28.
No, bro.
And even then it wouldn't be acceptable, but it would be more like I would understand, like, okay, maybe you've never been in a high stress situation and you didn't know how to react, you got nervous. I would kind of understand.
But 28 years?
Not year 20.
I ain't been alive that long, man.
Yeah,
and bro, I'm saying as a veteran, bro, like when you work with these weapons, you have to be like certified and renew that certification yearly.
And the fact that she was the one that took the lead shows that she was the veteran, and they let her take the lead in that, in that high stress situation, thinking she would have been the one to make the right call.
Yeah,
because she wouldn't have been the one trying to get him out.
You got put over for an air freshener, my nigga.
Yeah, that's just.
You would have thought he had the crazy shit on him, man.
My thing is, bro, is when do we like actually do something to stop that kind of shit? Like, I feel like if a cop pull you over and shit escalate from a situation like that, even if a nigga don't die, there's no gunshots, no nothing, a cop should be fucked up. Like, his career should have like consequences for that. Like, you should not be able to escalate a situation. Like, I feel like you shouldn't be able to do nothing but talk to me through my window over air freshener, my nigga.
And that's why we
Give
got
me
to
my
get rid
ticket and
of.
go the fuck on with your day.
And that's why we got to get rid of qualified immunity so niggas can actually feel some pain. They can lose their pensions. Because, like, I swear, I'm tired of watching police movies and TV shows where internal affairs is supposed to get these niggas. Where's internal affairs have been at these last 5 years? I feel like the niggas don't exist. Don't exist.
You know what internal affairs be doing?
Anytime somebody gets shots, internal affairs is there. That man with that white hair is there to come get them niggas out of here. I don't see that going on in real life. Niggas just covering up for other niggas, man. That shit is trifling.
Yeah, that's all
trash.
It is, man.
Niggas need to go to jail. She needs to lose her pension. She shouldn't get no more bread from the government, no more taxpayer dollars. Her retirement 401k should be gone. Bitch, go live in obscurity. Go live in squalor. You killed somebody.
I'm going to say this, and hopefully they don't watch the pod no more. I got a friend who her uncle got caught up in a internal investigation joint, whatever, right? And right before, but his shit was like taking money from crime scenes and shit like that, drug bust. Mm-hmm. Right before they was about to come down on him and, take his pension, all that other shit, somebody tipped him off, one of his boys that he'd been working with, because, it's a brotherhood. He retired before they could file the paperwork. And because they got all these fucked up, laws and legality shits going on in the departments, that they could still retire or step down and still qualify for whatever retirement that they had already qualified for before that day. So if that's why a lot of them step down before shit happened, because if you step down before you get charged,
that's why she did.
You get to keep it. So it's fucked up, but that's exactly what's going on. They step it down because if you step down before any pending charges become, final, you get whatever. You may not get the full pension, but you get the pension from whatever. Yeah,
and that's why we got to get rid of that qualified immunity shit. I saw New Mexico got rid of it. Fire. I might have to go move.
I think Colorado did too, right? Yeah, Colorado was the first state. Yeah,
I gotta move out over by Doom, man. Y'all doing it right over there, man. No, y'all living the right way. Y'all got
I don't know. They had another story came out here, and it was wild because it was actually like on the cross streets where I live. So real quick, I don't want to stick on the sad police brutality shit too long.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
There was this deaf woman that got pulled over, right?
Oh, this makes me sad already. The fact she's deaf.
A deaf black woman, and she like a young deaf black woman. So she like, you know what I'm saying? And just to paint the picture, she's like, I'd say maybe 30s, low 30s. She is a lesbian female, so she, appear, rough. She tatted up and shit, you know what I'm saying? But she in there with her kids. She got daughters. So she in there with her kids, and the cop pull over. Picture the cop pull up with a mask. So obviously she's deaf, and this nigga don't know sign language. So he's talking to her, but she can't get his directions because he wearing a mask. And so whenever she not responding to his orders, he take out the car, slam her down to the ground and shit. He telling all kind of crazy shit. And the kids is like, yo, she deaf. Like, you gotta tell me what you trying to tell her, and I'm gonna sign it to her. So she's signing back and forth with her kids, and the nigga get impatient and mad and handcuff her. So now she can't sign with her kids no more. Now she don't know what the fuck going on. And he just like beating the shit out of her. Cause he like, why you not following my orders? You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
And it's just like, you are a dumb mother. Like, how do we have cops
doing that?
Like,
I would sue the city. I'm suing Las Vegas.
The fact that
$5 to $10 million.
The fact that he made contact and with the kids, he communicated with the kids. No. I'm saying not that he wrong, but the fact that this camera recording, like his body cam footage, will show the interaction that he has with the kids, and the kids, saying, my mom is deaf. We have to sign it to her. And you still beat her? Bro, sue the whole. I'm taking everything. I'm taking everything, bro.
She getting the bag.
And she is doing that. And apparently what I didn't know is there's like a law that when you're in a situation like that, basically if there was nobody present, like officially, either with the police department or her like official translator, you can't communicate with a third party. Basically, for the reason being is like, let's say it wasn't her kids and it was just some random nigga on the street.
Well,
he decided to like sign some fucked up shit to her, like, oh, the cop said run. You know what I mean? And she take off running. Like, you can't do that. So it's like a law, like pretty much the cop should have known that. And he conducted the whole shit illegally.
She about to be a millionaire.
So they about to fuck over because her lawyer is apparently like, he took the case on pro bono just to help her, but he's like one of the top niggas.
I know how them lawyers get down, and Lynn know how it get down. When you hear a story, baby, and you just know the bag.
You just know you about to get it. There you go.
Yeah.
Pro bono on the way, my baby.
I don't want no attorney's fees, no none of that. Let me just get some on the back end. That's exactly what it is.
That's all I need.
And even
I'm
if
gonna
it's
make
not
a name
that,
for myself.
Yeah, he about to make a big name for himself. Because that's like a high, at least here. I don't know if it's like
that's gonna be a big case. Shit. It might go national. It just depends on who pick it up. That's crazy.
That was a big story, bro. And it was literally like 2 minutes from my house. That's what made it even more scary. It's like you see all that shit like in Minneapolis, and you be like, "Damn, that's so fucked up, man." But then when it happened, like literally in your backyard, you like, bro, that could have this fucked up ass nigga could have pulled me over, and that could have been me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some wild shit, bro. Like, we got to do something about it. I hate getting on that like deep sad shit, but when niggas is hollering like defund the police and we need police reform and shit, something gotta be done because it's like going way too crazy, like way too crazy. You know what I mean?
I'm with you. Like, we got to get reform. We got to, and it's time because like too much. Like that little Mexican kid, I feel he was 13 years old, man. Like Tamir Rice, like he killed a little kid. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like there's to me, there's nothing hostile that kid could have done to where you don't think you could have just grabbed the kid and just grabbed him and picked him up.
I don't know for sure, so I don't want to like say 100%, but from the report that I read, he did have a weapon on him. Now he didn't draw the weapon. He didn't, but I guess it was known going into the situation that he was armed. So I could see why the cop kind of approached that one with caution, because obviously he was doing something fucked up before the call. You know what I mean? Like when the cop responded to the call, he knew he was coming into like, all right, this ain't a good situation. Like it was a little different from Dante Wright, because that was just a routine traffic stop, you know, some little simple shit.
Oh yeah, a little technical difficulties. But Doom, you was talking about the difference between Dante Wright and the I keep forgetting his name. You told it to us a couple seconds ago.
Shit, I forgot it already too.
But the 13-year-old kid.
Yeah, the 13-year-old kid. So basically, like the cop with Dante Wright, that was no excuse. Like that was a non-lethal situation. Dude had a fucking air freshener on his window. Apparently, the reason it got escalated was because they said he had warrants.
Yeah, he had a warrant out.
After he died, they figured out that this nigga didn't even know he had the warrants because they mailed the shit out to the wrong
during
address.
COVID. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, come on, dude. Like that didn't have to go there.
A whole system of failure.
Yeah, man. And with the 13-year-old kid, it was kind of different because they knew he was armed, and I don't know what happened prior to the call to get the cops there, but they knew it was potentially a dangerous situation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that
right.
It's right.
Yeah, but it's a little different.
He didn't draw his gun, but the cop told him, like, turn around, put your hands up. And then as soon as the nigga made the move to turn around, they just shot him.
Oh,
which is like, come on, man. Like,
y'all asked him to turn around, he turned around.
You can't give him an instruction and he followed the instruction and then you just blast him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy, bro.
That's super crazy. Okay.
Turn around. I'm finna make you some goddamn Swiss cheese, my boy.
That's nuts. But prayers to all the families involved, man. Enough of talking about this sad shit today, because I had some funny stuff to end on real quick, because while we had technical difficulties, I went to use the bathroom, and when I use the bathroom, I always get on my phone. Classic bathroom shit. Yo, I forgot that I was supposed to ask you about this. Do you agree with Jermaine Dupri? Is Bobby Brown the king of R&B? Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, he legendary. I don't think the king.
Yeah, he definitely legendary.
I think the king of R&B is that nasty man in jail. If we gonna be honest. If we really gonna be honest. Like,
I know some people gonna want to take his crown for what happened, but if that never happens,
I'm the Pied Piper R&B, baby. He told me. He told us, baby. I'm the Pied Piper. He let us.
You can't call him that no more, man.
He said I'm coming for the kids, man. He said I'm coming for the kids, man. With the R&B, and we let him. We let him.
We did let him.
As a motherfucking culture, we let him.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. But that nasty nigga in jail gotta be the king of R&B.
He gotta be, bro.
Because
the
if we don't
person that could come close, maybe Keith Sweat. I don't even know where I would rank Bobby Brown, to be honest. Bobby was never a sex symbol, though. Like,
this is my thing with Keith Sweat.
He's a good singer, but Bobby was never a sex symbol. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was never people saying, "Oh my God, let me lose my drawers to Bobby." Like, they probably
only Whitney Houston.
And I think that's a requirement to be the king of R&B. Like, that has to be.
Was that too low of a shot, Brooklyn?
It was way too low of a shot, but I like it.
But look, my thing is, I can't give it to Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat got too many songs with background singers. I noticed that the other day. I'm listening to a song and I'm like, where did Keith Sweat pour that? Like, I keep hearing all these other niggas sing.
Yeah, but we know he was trash. He was trash, bro.
That's true. He just made.
He kept a banger on him. So
it gotta be like, because we don't count Mike or Prince and King R&B. We don't count either.
No, he was they
transcended R&B.
So yeah, if we don't count them, I mean, do we count Luther?
No.
Or Marvin Gaye?
As the king, their careers ended too short type shit. That would be like one of us saying Tupac or Biggie, the king of rap and shit. Yeah, like their careers ended too short for that.
I'm trying to just give other niggas some nods before we just give it strictly to that nasty nigga in jail. But it's gotta be him. He got too many of them songs, man. Too many of them songs hits for it not to be him.
I think he'd a clear winner too.
Like, and I don't think he would lose a versus. I'm gonna be honest. Like, everybody keep talking about, Chris Brown, Usher, all these people.
It's impossible for Kelly to lose a versus, bro.
Like, what do you do when Ignition comes on?
He got too many bangers, bro. Too many bangers.
Like, it's just nasty. It's like Brooklyn said, we allowed that to happen.
We did. But them shits was bangers, though.
They were hard. Bangers, and I still know black women to this day, and I gotta say this every time because it's mainly them, still listen to them. That's a fact. I'm not gonna say no names, but I know him. I know him personally.
I'm saying I listen to him still too.
Oh, dude, look at you.
I won't be like, yo, I'm going out to play some R. Kelly, but my Spotify know what I like. And when that shit pop up on the fucking playlist, like, I'm not skipping it, bro. I'm not skipping it. You know how Spotify make those like made for you.
Okay, I'll accept that, dude.
For the shit you like that nigga be in there, bro.
I'll accept that. At least it's not you going out your way to listen to it. It's Spotify giving you that. But Spotify won't take Lil Nas X off, but putting R. Kelly in your playlist.
That's a fact.
Crazy.
That's a fact.
Crazy. Like I said, we championing Lil Nas over here. Okay, so the final thing I got is the ultimate deal breakers. Now, I thought of this as I was seeing Paris Hilton saying she had PTSD from her sex tape. And I was thinking, what's the ultimate deal breakers in a relationship? Like somebody's a porn star. Someone's you can't date a porn star. You can't date a stripper. I got another one. I can't date a vegan. I just can't. Like, I gotta eat meat. Yeah. That's the ultimate deal breaker for me. What's some ultimate deal breakers for you, dude?
Man, I don't know. Like, I think definitely I wouldn't be able to handle like having an OnlyFans girlfriend or any chick that did porn, but I feel like that's kind of obvious. Like, the majority of men would feel like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I know recently like women start to kill men for saying stuff like that. Like,
it's true.
Got fragile egos and all this shit. And I don't honestly, bro, and I know like it's kind of hard to say that only from my perspective, but I don't think it's a fragile ego thing. Like, I just think like when you reach a level of intimacy with somebody,
you don't want to share that with anybody.
The whole thing that make it intimate is it being exclusive.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So it's like when you take away the exclusiveness from it, it's not really intimate. Like, how can I feel like you my girl when the same shit that's supposed to be for me is for everybody else?
For everybody too.
Everybody else. Like, and your goal is to make it for as many niggas as possible.
It's possible. That's a
you know what I mean? And that I can't.
That's a deal breaker, man.
That's a deal breaker. I'm telling you. And look, I'm being honest. Shout out to all the vegan ladies in here. I probably never have a shot with y'all. Not that I'm in the market to, of course, obviously, but like, I couldn't date y'all. I gotta eat meat, nigga. That's a deal breaker for me.
Honestly, after me and Thea going out with some of my coworkers or whatever, and
Y'all went to the vegan spots?
No. Fuck that.
Oh.
They order things, right? And they'll order things and they'll be like, oh, I don't want this. You want it? And I'm like, hell yeah, bitch. So now I'm getting extra bacon. I'm getting extra this. I'm getting extra that. Because they don't want it on their plate. Listen, as long as she's not judging me for being a carnivore, baby, I come through. You know what I'm saying? Because look,
You see, that's fake vegans. True vegans can't eat that, though.
If she eating this meat, that's all that matters. That is all that matters.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm with B. I don't think that would be a deal breaker.
Like,
it would probably be annoying as fuck.
On God, we cool, baby.
Dude, I'm telling you, 2 months of that would get annoying, bro. Like every night, y'all can't cook together. Y'all gotta eat separate.
Yeah.
Well, look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. My friends, I got a lot of Muslim friends back in New York. So what we would do is we would just cook their shit first. You know what I mean? Put it on the side, and then we make our own shit. So I'm used to cooking their shit first, and then I can throw my slab on there. I can throw my thing on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I've already made.
You can't even cook it with nothing. Like you gotta make it to whatever they want. That's
right. So you gotta start with their shit, but the pot already hot. I can get crazy with my shit after that. Now, as long as she eating me, we cool, man.
All right.
See, my thing is like if we just dating, I don't even think it would really affect nothing.
Oh no, I'm
mean?
talking like serious relationship deal breaker.
If we living together, then that's different. You know what I mean? Like if we in the same crib,
if she's judging you though, like I'm saying, like if she's to the point where she's judging you about it,
they are judging you, Brooklyn. You know they judging you.
I'm telling you, big
all
dog.
the vegan bitches be judging niggas.
They don't care that
but
much.
I feel like vegans, they know that that's not the norm. Like they know
vegans
that
only like to date
not.
other vegans,
but and they also know it's hard for somebody to transition to that. They do understand that it took them a while, so they wouldn't expect you to change overnight.
All right.
So that is one of the main things where
I actually did the opposite for a while. I did like 30 days carnivore diet, like literally only
trying to catch high cholesterol. Okay,
only meat, bro.
Go off, sis. That don't sound safe at all, nigga.
It was bad. It was terrible. But I needed to do it for like my gym shit.
This nigga said he would 30 days only meat. Please tell me he was grilling it. Just grilled meat.
Only meat.
How you was cooking it? Okay.
Grilling it.
Okay.
It was a whole lot of beef, whole lot of chicken. The only thing that I ate like that wasn't like meat was eggs.
Okay.
That makes sense. But it's still a protein type.
Still a protein. I get that. Yeah. Okay. Brooklyn, what's a deal breaker for you? In like, you know, you can't mess with that. That's a deal breaker.
Man, you know, I'm a real nasty nigga, so there ain't much of a deal breaker, you know. But I will say
they gotta have something that piss you off.
If I had to pick some, I guess I would pick a porn star. The OnlyFans shit wouldn't bother me, but the video effect of your mouth being on all them dicks out there probably would be the one thing for me. Like if it was just you know, getting your shit off and you recorded it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You put on your OnlyFans shit. I ain't worried about that. But if the porn star shit, I don't think I can do with that. But like I said, I can tolerate a lot though. You know what I'm saying?
Let me hit you.
That's interesting. I need to know more like the OnlyFans thing. You could deal with a girl.
I'm about to flip it for him, Doom.
Flip it, baby.
You know, if an OnlyFans girl, it start out where, okay, it's just them. They get more popular. They start getting hit up by other OnlyFans people. And then she starts collabing with niggas.
Well, if she collabing, then clearly she don't want to be in a relationship, bro. Like,
that's...
If she not collabing with me,
that's
if she want to collab, we should be collabing together.
Well, say that.
I'll work on the camera. I'll work on the camera with you, baby. Listen.
Well, you can't say OnlyFans ain't a deal breaker because I know people that's collabing doing OnlyFans.
See, but even
are they in relationships while they collabing though?
Yeah. I know people that's in relationships.
Well, they do got people out there that's cool with that kind of shit. Like
that's too cool.
They know like, all right, we together, but I could see people.
That's a porn star, bro.
Like,
that's a porn star. That shouldn't even.
Okay, so wait. Like Doom said, let's dive deep in this. You cool with your girl just posting her nudes everywhere?
Yeah, if she posts her nudes to get paid for it, she's selling panties on the line, whatever she's doing. She getting her rocks off and she posting it, whatever, cool. But I get when you collabing at that point, you're a porn star. At that point, you have officially crossed over and you're not an OnlyFans.
Okay, you solely only let's take the collab out. You solely OnlyFans, you making money off of it.
That's cool. Yeah, but once she crossed over, she collabing, she a porn star now. That's it.
I feel like you only cool because you benefiting from the bread.
Well, look, she didn't gotta break me off. Honestly, if she can pay her bills and I ain't gotta help her pay her bills, I don't give a fuck.
But see,
she ain't even gotta give me no money. As long as her bills is paid, I don't give a fuck. You don't gotta ask me for no money. I don't give a fuck. If you can pay for dinner when we go out, I definitely don't give a fuck.
See, I
Go get the money. Go
I
get
feel
the
like
money.
I feel like that sound good.
That sound good on paper.
Until let's say, you know what I'm saying? We all cool.
Right.
We follow each other on socials and shit.
Mhm.
And we know the Twitter game with OnlyFans. You got to do a little promo.
Right.
Now what happens when I'm like, man, B old lady, that's my partner. Who he cool with, I'm cool with. I want to support the cause. All I'm doing is follow.
Retweet, bro. I need you to retweet. Slam that like button. Smash the like button. Matter of fact, both of y'all. I need both of y'all to like.
I know what
happened when your girl coochie lips is on my timeline. Like how does that? Like,
you
does
are
that
promoting
affect
my girl business. It don't affect our
That's
partnership
crazy.
at all.
I
need y'all to retweet it.
You a cold dude, bro. Because
Matter of fact, I need you to hop on the podcast page and retweet her pussy lips, okay? I'm pussy lips all over my baby.
Maybe I do have a fragile ego, bro.
Me too, dude.
I don't know, bro. I think it's something.
What Ludacris said? He pimping all over the world. Put the pussy lips all over the world, baby.
I think I was with B like in the theory of it. So like if you was just like online selling panties, posting little, sexy pictures, like maybe that ain't that bad. But it's when like
you see me and Chris are retweeting your girl.
Niggas is looking at, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's when it's just like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
No, nigga.
It could be my cousins, my uncles. Like they could all just log on my phone and see my girl.
Uncle work offshore. He got money, man.
My thing is when my mama see it, nigga. Because then how I'm explaining to my mama like, oh yeah, I'm dating. My mama not gonna understand. It's an OnlyFans girl. She gonna say, what you doing dating a porn star, nigga?
Okay, now see.
Now you not know, nigga. This is something you gotta take into consideration.
No. I'm about to tell you, like, see, Doom would have had me if he would have led with the mom joint. See, because now I'm thinking of something I wasn't thinking of before. Before, if it's just my partners, I'm texting y'all, telling y'all to retweet the pussy lips. Now, if it's my mom, that's a different part of my life that
you ain't trying to deal with.
Well, no. See, it's different, right? Because like when I post my videos, I'll be like, "Where your mom at?" type shit. My mom see my videos and she be laughing. So the thing is, my mom know that her craziest son resides down here. She know that she got some lunatics, but when it comes to a lunatic who ain't got no shame, it's me. You know what I'm saying? So like maybe she wouldn't even question me, but I feel like if the question came up, I would be too ashamed to even
say something. Yeah, you would. Hell yeah, you would. So because see, my mom wouldn't even. I wouldn't even have to bring it up to she. The moment she see it, she calling me. Why are you dating a porn star, nigga? Exactly like that. Exactly like that.
I don't know. I just wouldn't be able to handle it. Even the mom shit.
Okay, let me ask you: is dating a stripper okay?
I can do a stripper.
Even that's tough.
I think I could do a stripper, but it'd be tough.
Well, I'd be hurting. I don't mind, baby girl. Shit.
I'd be hurting, dude. But I can take
that pole.
It's
as long as you coming home. As long as you coming home. See,
that's the thing, Brooklyn. You gonna be looking at that clock. You gonna be looking at that. Nah, nigga, I gotta go to sleep, nigga. I can't be up at 1:59 looking at the fucking clock, waiting for 2 o'clock to come.
1:59. She may not come home till 3:59.
The phone, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta. What Juicy say? Juicy J said. What Moneybag Yo said? Look, they gotta clean up the money, baby. She gotta rake it up. See, I tell all my hoes.
But that's why I think the part with the stripper thing, like it's not the fact that she dancing on niggas. Like I could deal with that. You know what I mean? Like especially if we built that level of trust ahead of time to where I felt like I could trust in that scenario. Now this is where I can admit it'll be a little fragile ego. But what happens when the nigga that, he a big time entrepreneur, he a ball player, he, a nigga that's more handsome than you,
when
with a whole lot more money.
When Lil Will pull up to the strip club,
what happened if that nigga starts shooting at your girl? Because you know that's a common scenario. For real,
that's a real common scenario.
Picture that Lemon Pepper Lou in the club. He decided he like your girl.
That's tragic, nigga.
Because at that point, it's not just a dance. Like it's a nigga saying, "Yo, I got
money.
X amount of dollars for you to come back to the spot and give me a private show." And from there, bro, it's not you know what I'm saying? That's not just working your job. That's like, all
Yeah.
right,
Oh, she
you
working it.
entertaining niggas. Yeah, you you entertaining some shit that's not cool. Like I think
a
all that
fact.
shit just I wouldn't be able to.
I wouldn't be able to do. And then here's another one, like less extreme. Well, this is still extreme, but less about the money. What if a nigga you hate and he know you hate him, he hates you, but he know your girl worked there, and he going every day to get the lap dance to make you mad. I'm hot. I'm hot.
I'm very hot.
I'm
See,
hot.
but that's
That
why I
would
say
not bother me.
I think each of the situations, the OnlyFans shit too, it was cool until it became personal. Like where your niggas seeing the OnlyFans promo shit, or like the nigga you know that you got issues with go to the strip club and he throwing ones on your girl. You know what I mean? Like that's when it get a little crazy.
It's only my mama for me. That's the only one that it make a problem for me. Because other than that, go get the money. Go get the money.
So there's no other.
Man,
go
that's
get the money.
There's no normal deal breakers for y'all. Like you know,
Normal deal breakers.
like she
a
got
female
bad
that's
breath.
like super possessive.
Oh, but I think we
Overly
already spoke
possessive.
about this. Bad teeth, man. I been told you about that. But that's because my teeth so good. You see me bitches out here, man. My teeth so good that when I see a girl with a bad mouth, I gotta get on my cage and shit. When she got a bad mouth, I'm like, oh,
This nigga crazy. But I feel
why your teeth look like that, girl?
dude, I'm with you. I'm with you with the possessive shit. I'm not doing 24 hours. Hey, what you doing?
Yeah,
What
that,
you doing?
Or the constant PDA. You don't like the PDA? Every time she see a girl
Yeah.
looking your
hate that
direction.
shit,
I
bro.
hate, bro.
I hate that.
Why
shit.
we doing this in public? Like, stop
And
touching.
it's fucked up because I feel like majority of women need that kind of stuff. So
Insecure.
I gotta make the effort to do that. Like even in my relationship now, like you gotta do that kind of stuff. But I never was that kind of nigga. Like those niggas that's just like kissing on their girl for no reason in the middle of the mall and shit. Now you looking at this nigga like, come on, bro, you can't wait till
Do
you
that
get
your
to the
house,
crib for that. Like, what y'all doing, man?
See,
Now
that's
I
deal
gotta feel
breakers.
all awkward. I'm just in the food court waiting on my food and shit. Like, relax.
Say,
You know what I'm
I'd
saying?
say
Like,
I'd say the
teriyaki,
PDA.
man.
I'd say the PDA shit is a red flag just for me to know what type of woman you are. That's like, I don't know if I like that type. But the talking all day on my phone, like, hey,
yeah, I
hi,
can't do that.
what you doing?
I just don't have time for that, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm too
Like
old for that.
any female that require that type of attention, we
What
just
you
can't
doing?
work.
Go get
Like,
you a hustle. Like, go get a
Cause
job.
they gonna be mad at me, bro. Like when they send that text and it take me 2 hours to respond, and now I gotta explain to you how I wasn't
What I'm
cheating.
doing.
Like, you
This
know what I'm
one's gonna
saying?
fire some of my hoes, but at this point in my life, I don't give a fuck, bruh. When they text me between the hours of 4 p.m. and 6:30, I be telling these bitches, I'm like the go-to for every situation going wrong in my station. Whether it's a video's coming out bad, audio coming out wrong, just breaking news, this and that. I am the man that everybody's calling on. My phone is sitting at my desk. I don't got time to check my phone.
I feel you on that.
So if you're looking for a response between the hours of 4 p.m. and 6:30, I promise you, baby, it's gonna be a slow response.
And I'm worse than that because it's every day from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday, and then throw in pod days. Don't talk to me on Sunday. Don't talk to me Monday from 3 to 6. Don't Monday to Friday from 3 to 6. Don't talk to me on Sundays because I'm podding with my niggas. And then Wednesday nights, I gotta do pods with Schubert. Don't talk like if you can't deal with that schedule. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And especially like when they don't understand, like it's always that little the reasoning behind it is just some little soft, petty relationship shit. Like if you can't accept a nigga, because I could see if it's one thing if it's like a nigga playing 2K and ain't hit you back.
It's super different.
Cool.
Super different.
But if I'm out here working, like
If
you
I'm
know
on
what
the
I'm saying?
clock.
Like, come on, dude. You gotta relax. You know what I'm saying?
Super different. And then the 2K niggas, I laugh at them 2K. I used to be one of them 2K niggas. I'm not gonna lie. It was good times being the 2K nigga where it's like,
yeah, man.
yeah, I'm playing 2K. I'm sorry, I can't talk to you.
I miss them days, honestly.
Me too.
Bro.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I haven't played a video game in like, I lie. I'm about to, okay, so before last week when I had off, I hadn't played a video game in like 2 to 3 months, maybe. I miss it, man. I just don't have the time.
And that's what it be. Like I'll play
I ain't
when
gonna
I
lie.
have the time. I will play when I have the time. But like I can't tell you the last time I played video games like
I used
3
to.
times a week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I can't even tell you that much. Like, but I've definitely played video games like on a Friday, Saturday night, back to back type shit. Like I've done that a couple of times in the past like year, but definitely not what I was doing like at the beginning of quarantine.
Oh, man, no.
Bruh.
At the beginning of quarantine, me and Doom was playing together, nigga.
I was wild, bro.
The
I was playing
beginning
video
of
games all the
quarantine,
time,
bro,
was fire.
Crazy, bro.
And then my girl couldn't even say nothing because we quarantined. Like, not.
Son, that was the most Xbox I played since I was a teenager, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
15,
I hadn't played that much in a
old.
long time.
I agree with that.
Like, bro, I was going stupid.
That shit was fire.
Quarantine was hard.
It was
When
a good
that
time.
first drop,
Like,
it was hard.
It was
After
fire.
the first 2 months, I was like, all right, nigga, I'm done.
Now
I'm just at a point where it's like, bro, I need to hurry up and get this second dose because I'm ready to be back in the streets, man. Fuck that.
I'm like, I got 1 week. Next Tuesday, I'm a hot boy. And I was telling my friends, like, I'm gonna do some hot boy shit. And they said, what you gonna do? And I said, I don't know her yet. I'm finna do it. I just don't know her yet. You feel me? Because if I'm gonna be some hot boy, it gotta be some bitch I ain't never swap spit with. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you.
News girl, what's up?
She gotta show you her vaccine card?
I don't give a fuck about that. I'm straight. I don't give a fuck about that bitch.
Hey, that's a good question. How that shit work? If I'm vaccinated and she not, am I good to just go crazy?
I don't think so.
I'm good to go crazy, bro. Like, you know why I feel like I'm good to go crazy? Off the fact that I ain't even get no goddamn symptoms from my vaccines other than like the regular shits. I feel like my body could take a little something.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, nigga.
And where I'm at right now, it's not like I'm not in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no bitches getting flued out to Monroe, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? So whichever bitch I do fuck, she ain't got the variant. She got like the regular vid. You know what I mean? So like, she ain't got no what these niggas say in New York now, the Zaza. She ain't got no Zaza vid. You feel me? Like, she just got the regular vid. You feel me? So it's like,
a fact.
I ain't worried about that bitch.
I'm glad I'm not in that world. Because I would definitely need to see your vaccine card, bitch.
And I will say there was one shorty, and she probably gonna see the pod. I don't give a fuck. She came over or whatever, and she seen my Band-Aid, and she's like, "What's that for?" And I was like, "Oh, that's my second dose or whatever." She was like, "Oh, blah blah blah. I don't even deal with the vaccine like that." And I'm like, "Don't worry, I'm not gonna give it to you through my dick." Like,
see, that'd have been.
I just want to go see my mom. I just want to go see my mom. Like, now I can go see my mom in New York, and I'm fine, and my boss is fine. Everybody, like, I was like, "Girl, I'm doing this for me, not you."
I'd have looked at her like, "What you mean you don't do this vaccine shit?"
And the thing is, shorty wears scrubs.
The tree rigs. I'd have hit him with the tree rig. What you mean?
She wears scrubs to work. So I'm like,
see that, bro?
Where you work at?
You just brought up a topic that made me upset.
I'm about to snitch, but I don't think she work at a doctor. Because if so, I would have called her already. Because I'm like, where you work at?
Exactly.
Where you work at?
I look at all them people I be seeing in the gas station with scrubs that don't have a mask on, not wearing a mask. I'm just like, huh?
But they've been vaccinated though. Like they got vaccinated early.
Some of them not. I don't think most of these
like,
Louisiana
my
bitches who work at
the vaccinated for months, my nigga.
Oh, my mom and one of my closest homegirls, they got vaccinated like right after Christmas.
Yeah, that's my doctor. My doctor got vaccinated like in the Christmas, January type shit.
Yeah, like I think my mom was fully vaccinated like the week after like New Year's or some shit like that. She was fully vaccinated. So that's why I be so scared. I'm like, you must work for like a fake doctor. Like, what you work for? Like, you work for a doctor that don't really is not like considered an essential worker. Like,
she probably
a chiropractor,
surgeon or something.
Old people.
She worked for a chiropractor.
Chiropractor.
That's what it is.
I never even thought about that.
That's a fake
chiropractor.
Either a chiropractor or a vet, or like Doom said, the nursing home.
Because those aren't.
But not see, Doom. I think the nursing home nurses got to get vaccinated.
No, you don't. You can opt out. There's a lot of nursing home residents that have opted out too. And then they're like, I can't see my grandkids. Crazy. Bitch, why you ain't take the vaccine?
Look,
if we was gonna kill you, we would have killed you already. Nigga, you on my house. You on my block. Nigga, you in my cell. Nigga, this is deep block. Nigga.
Bro, if I was old, I was taking it. Fuck that.
I was.
If I'm already like 75, like give me
what
that
I got
vaccine.
to lose.
What I got to lose, yeah.
I'm already
but see,
in the nursing home.
on the flip, they could say, I'm 75, 80. What the fuck I gotta lose?
Yeah, but man, I'm taking the vaccine, bro.
I'm with you, Doom, but I'm just saying that could be the flip of it.
If the vaccine take me out, what I'm missing? I'm missing the chess game tomorrow with Earl. Like, give me the vaccine, man. It ain't shit.
Not Earl.
It's already over. I'm already at the finish line,
Oh,
man.
man.
Oh shit, this
Fuck
nigga
it.
stupid.
Not Earl.
Missing
R.I.P.
P Knuckle with Earl.
R.I.P. my dog DMX, man. Not Earl, man.
Oh
Damn.
shit, nigga. I didn't even think about it like that. See,
Oh
look at you.
damn, yeah,
That's
that's
his
fucked up.
real
See,
name.
I know Doom
Yeah.
didn't mean it like that. That's
Yeah,
That's
I
his real
definitely
name,
wasn't
man.
taking it
That's
That's some
Definitely
Brooklyn
wasn't
shit.
taking it
That's some sad ass Brooklyn shit.
R.P. my
That's his
nigga,
name.
man.
That's-
R.P. my nigga.
And then look, rest in peace, Black Rob too. I'm not gonna
That's
even
a
front.
fact.
Facts.
I'm not gonna even front like I was a fan or like I even knew his music. I'm just saying R.I.P. because gotta present the news.
Everybody knew Whoa though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody.
that's
knows.
true.
Knew that.
That's true.
That's
true.
all I
Other
knew
than
though.
that,
I ain't gonna lie.
So
Yeah, that's a
But-
fact.
that's all we got this week. Dude, tell the people they can follow you at on social media, man.
At Lil Doom SJ, Instagram and Twitter, man. Y'all fuck with me.
Y'all go follow Doom Brooklyn. Tell the people they can follow you at on social media.
You can find me on all social medias at Where Brooklyn at. It's Brooklyn with a Q, not a K. That's for marketing purposes, baby.
Because we are not trying to get sued. And all comments, let me just say this. Let me look at the camera. All comments you had a problem with on this show, go to that person. Don't come to me about what Doom said. Don't
Facts.
come to me about what Brooklyn said. Go to them niggas. That's why
I
they
know
give
it's
their
coming,
Twitter.
too.
Y'all go to them niggas. But that's my
Doom.
guys. Yeah, Doom was the bad one this week. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
But-
that nigga gay. Fuck that.
Look, see, there you go. Look, we gotta get out of here. All right, I don't know what the song of the week is. I'm gonna pick it in a little bit, but let's play our ad. Then we got song of the week, and then Bros Who Ball. I'll talk to you niggas next week. This episode of the Bros Who Think podcast was brought to you by the law offices of Lucretia Picante. If you need a lawyer, if you have not been paying your child support, if you got baby mama drama, whatever it may be, she can help you. You've been injured in a car accident? Call Lucretia. You got your baby mama not showing you your kids on the weekend? Call Lucretia. Whatever it may be, you need a divorce from your wife? Call Lucretia. Look, you can find the law office of Lucretia Picante at 124 West Washington Street, New Iberia, Louisiana, 70560, or you can call the number 337-374-1202. Again, any of your marital dispute issues, child support needs, baby mama drama, call Lucretia. But with that being said, let's get back to the song of the week.
Hey, fuck Gabby. Hey, fuck Gabby. Hey, fuck Gabby.
On the road.
Yeah. Fuck Gabby, 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 fuck Gabby. Aaron ain't did nothing wrong. Aaron ain't did nothing wrong. Fuck Gabby, 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 fuck Gabby. Aaron ain't did nothing wrong. Aaron ain't did nothing wrong. Yeah, stomp that bitch out. 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 Yeah. Potato gang, bitch. Potato gang, bitch. Potato on my barrel if I see that Gabby bitch. Potato on my stick if I see that Gabby bitch. I feel like Aaron nigga fucking damn kids. I feel like Aaron bitches over for the ops. I feel like Aaron bitches over for the ops. I feel like Aaron all the ops get dropped. I feel like Aaron nigga I ain't sparing nothing. Wanna lose, fuck I'm supposed to do. You started this shit, bitch, it was just my move. Fuck Falco, nigga, he a bitch too. Fuck Raina, pussy ass, he a bitch too. Fuck Gabby, 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 fuck Gabby. Aaron ain't did nothing wrong. Aaron ain't did nothing wrong. Fuck Gabby, 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 fuck Gabby. Aaron ain't did nothing wrong. Swear, Aaron ain't did nothing wrong.
Chris.
You,
430.
Sick.
Run that shit back.
Swear. Fuck Falco too, nigga, he a bitch too. I swear. Fuck Falco too, nigga, he a bitch too.
Bloody.
Yeah. Fuck Raina, pussy ass, he a bitch too. Oh God. I need a Dina come up on me. You know we see Raina, we shoot him up. Story up, I need a big
I think I might be happy.
I need an Annie on that dick right now.
Gabby.
I need a, yeah, you know the fuck. Nigga to know what it is me, man. Swat, yeah. I see his story, I'm knocking it up. Swat. R.I.P. Sasha. R.I.P. Sasha. Potato on the barrel, shot his ass, she ate it after chill. All these bitches stopping still, boy make a sale, solar flare. Analyze the situation, go by Griffith, but I'm Aaron here. Yeah, I stroke it from the front, now when I'm on in your head like your mirror. I'm like Ryu with an apple bottom, see it with that light in here. I got bad at Dragon Ball, she jug about pots and Susan. I'm like Kiba, always bring my dog. But Neji, I'm seeing through them to my Maria. Bro, see my tie and my dick break through him. Need a female tie and I could pray down. Yeah, crystallized like Annie, feel like army, I'm then dangerous. So I'm signing with him, yeah, you lay with it, you play with it. Gabby, you a bitch, fuck Gabby, sack Gabby, bitch, fuck Gabby, sack Gabby, you fuck Gabby, yeah. You know I ain't do nothing wrong. Oh, you know I ain't do nothing wrong. Oh, you know I ain't do nothing wrong. Yeah, Griffith ain't do nothing wrong. Aaron ain't do nothing wrong. Yeah. Mwah. Yeah. Mwah. Anime God in this bitch. Pussy ass fuck, nigga. You know the fuck going on, nigga. Fuck Gabby, all my dogs hate Gabby, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Alrighty, that was the song of the week. It's time of the show where we talk about sports, bros who ball, and I'm joined by my co-host, as always, Mr. Adam Schubert. Shuby, how you doing this week, man? Haircut it up. I need to go get one. I feel like I'm the only person in the network who hasn't gotten one yet. Like Doom got one, Brooklyn got one, you got one. I know Justin got one. Justin's fucking ass doesn't go without a haircut every 2 weeks. I know what type of guy Justin is.
Well, you know,
Ian's still rocking strong with his long hair and his mustache. True. Shout out to the.
But we'll see how long that goes. That's what I'm saying. The flow must go when the heat comes.
Well, shout out to the dastardly one, aka Porn Stash Ian, our guy competing in Pitch It. Love it. That's his name, bro. He is the dastardly one, aka Ian Porn Stash Hawley. That's his name. It's not my fault. He looks that good in a mustache. If I could do it, I would do it. This is as long as this shit grows.
Oh shit!
But you know, I'm excited to. I was about to say something about a movie. That's just how hype I am about Falcon Winter Soldier. That's a whole nother show. But in the world of sports, nothing too crazy this week. Mostly basketball. You know,
mostly basketball.
Only NFL news.
Actually,
go ahead.
I watched the national championships for gymnastics. Michigan won.
He did. Was it interesting?
Yeah, my girlfriend really likes watching gymnastics, and it's pretty unreal. Like those girls can do some shit.
Maybe I shouldn't be hating
crazy
because I was hating.
Yeah, I would say that for the Olympics or whatever, if gymnastics is on one night, I'd watch that, man. It's pretty crazy what they can do. See, I do like watching. I like watching really anything Olympic, like Olympic swimming, Olympic sprinting. Track and I know that's track, but Olympic fielding. I'll even watch curling if it's on the Olympics. Real shit, like where they pushing the fucking broom and it's that's winter though.
Yeah,
that's winter.
But I definitely did watch the gymnastics and thing. I watched Allie
Simone
Rice,
Biles and all that.
Simone Biles and all those people.
Simone Biles is back, but she's like a grandma compared to the rest of the team. There's all a bunch of 17, 16-year-olds.
Yeah, she's an old lady, but it only works because she's like super tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she's still able to be there. But let's talk NFL news real quick. Last week we were talking about it, but it became official. Jadeveon Clowney to the Browns. I don't know if this is a big game breaker move, just because Jadeveon was shit last year. So it's like, what does that do for the Browns? It gives them another person to, maybe if all the attention's on Myles Garrett, he can maybe get something off. But he was not good in Tennessee.
Yeah, I think like what Jadeveon's issue in the NFL has been is they've tried to move him into like this edge rushing linebacker, and like I think like what we saw with the Browns where they signed Jadeveon and then they sent Sheldon Richardson the free agency, is that they're trying to build up a front four, and so like maybe he'll be better as like a run stopper instead of what he was trying to be as a pass rusher, because you have Myles Garrett for that.
Yeah. And
so if Jadeveon can get free and, maybe now with Myles Garrett, he'll get the second best guy,
So
maybe you can get
think
something popping. You know.
Yeah, I think it's better for him to be number 2
Than
at this point in his career than number 1, because he's always going to get the attention. But Myles Garrett's now going to get the attention. And, maybe if he can just clog up some holes. I mean, it's not like he's dealing with the craziest, scariest run games in his division, because Bengals don't really have one.
The
Pittsburgh. Well, I'm just saying, Ravens. The Ravens are the only one. Pittsburgh doesn't really have one. I don't know what Pittsburgh's going to do with a running game. James Conner, by the way, he went to
the Cardinals. Yeah,
Cardinals. Yeah, it was a good move for them.
Yeah, it was good pickup for them. Cardinals, man, they might be my favorite team in that division besides the Rams. And
it's just a hard division.
It is. I think I got Rams 1, Cardinals 2, 49ers 3. Even though they don't have a quarterback, Seattle 4. I'm sorry, Russell Wilson. You got to show me your defense is asshole. And speaking on the 49ers, draft next Thursday. We're going to do a big draft coverage next episode, but we'll probably do a little mock draft type situation. But I want to ask you, being that the 49ers have the 3rd pick, I've talked to Emery over at CBS Sports. I've listened to Chris Sims. I've listened to all these people getting ready for this. I'm with you. And you said this early, even when I was like Mac Jones to the Saints late in the 1st round. You were like,
that wouldn't be bad. Late in the 1st round, Mac Jones.
But even then, you were like, Mac Jones should probably go in the 2nd round. How do you feel about all this Mac Jones at 3 hype?
Well, it's just too high. It's just absurdly too high. Like that's the thing about, and it's the same thing I'd say with Justin Fields is I don't know how anyone can trust a quarterback that went to Alabama or Ohio State. Where's look at the track record? I mean, Tua is terrible. I mean, not terrible, but Tua is not performing as he should.
So anti-Tua, man.
I mean, at this point, Jalen's success could be because he's an Oklahoma quarterback, and you see how they're doing. But it's just, and then with Ohio State too, JT Barrett was a flop, Braxton Miller was a flop, Dwayne Haskins didn't work. So it's just like one of these things where you look at, Justin Fields and Mac Jones, and it's hard to tell how to evaluate them because they have receivers that are going to be going in the 1st round for the next 2 drafts.
Offensive lineman that's going to be going in
offensive lineman, so where was the adversity that they've had to face? There's been off the field adversity that they've had to face getting to take snaps, but I just don't know. It's just, other than that, it's just real weird. Like, I think that either one of them could be successful NFL quarterbacks, but to risk everything on taking either one of them at 3 is a little bit of a stretch, and it makes a little bit more sense with, I don't even know. I just don't think that either one of them. I think I barely think Zach Wilson's good at 2. It's just one of those deals where, like, at number 2, you're the Jets, you need a quarterback taken. So the only person I feel a sure thing about is Trevor Lawrence, and everyone else after that is just.
See, I think I'm buying into the Zach Wilson Kool-Aid. I'm actually buying into the Shanahan should probably draft Justin Fields, but I understand where you're coming from with both of them are too high. Normal years, if defense was excellent like it normally is, they probably wouldn't be that high. So, it's going to be interesting to see. We're going to do more draft next week, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like the 49ers are going to have to really make a decision on what it is that they want in the long haul. Because, I mean, if you get Mac Jones, you're pretty much getting someone similar to Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, they're really not too much difference there.
Yeah.
But if you go Lance or Fields, then you're trying to change your offense up.
Well, I think Justin Fields could work in the Kyle Shanahan system with the play actions and all that. I just don't think I don't even think Trey Lance will work like at all. So,
Well, I mean, the thing about Trey Lance is that I just don't know how to evaluate him, because it's the same deal with like Wentz when he came from North Dakota State, even though I feel like he was a bigger prospect. And then the biggest comparison I have with Lance, not by way of play, but by way of not knowing anything about him, is Josh Allen. Yeah. And I mean, like, Josh Allen, I didn't know how to evaluate Josh Allen, and now he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league.
But Josh Allen made more throws than Lance. And Lance had...
Well, Lance didn't throw any interceptions, ever.
That's true.
So it's just like, is he just really smart with what he does with the ball? Now everyone talks about, are you in first, out last kind of guy. That was some knocks that they were giving on Fields, which is totally unbiased. Like that's just
Unfair, yeah.
just stupid to say because like they don't know what he was like at Ohio State unless they ask Coach Day, and Coach Day is not going to say that about his player. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly. So, it's going to be interesting. We'll see. We'll talk more draft next week. Let's jump to the NBA where, Schubert, I talked earlier in the show with Doom. Oh, it's a sad time. You're a Knicks fan. You got the best of the Pellies these last 2 games. Pellies dropped to 11th, 25th, and 32. The Spurs are 27 and 28. The Warriors are 28 and 29. We're a couple games out of that play-in. It's looking like it's over for us.
It wouldn't have been bad if they could have won one against the Knicks, and then the Wizards game was the one that's
the Wizards. They should have won that game, man, and they should have won today against the Knicks. I'm gonna be honest.
Now the problem, not the problem, but the positive outlook for the Pelicans moving forward is that they play the Nets next, and we'll talk about them later. But I mean, like they have a little bit of an opening there on Tuesday.
Yep.
And that's a primetime game. Not saying that today wasn't, but they could definitely get some. That's the thing you want in these primetime games. You want to perform so that you stop having the Zion needs to go talks.
Oh, well, not even that. It's not I don't even listen to you New Yorkers about that.
It's not even about a New Yorker thing. I'm saying
more about performing in prime time so we can get Zion to get calls. Like, my guy doesn't get any calls at all. And it's bad. Like, Julius Randle fouled him a lot. Only reason why Julius Randle got those calls because he's an all-star. And granted, I know some people say Zion's an all-star, but like, Zion's not.
It was also in MSG.
Yeah, it was in MSG. And it's just like, Zion got to get these calls. So, hopefully they perform.
I think the refs are kind of like taking it to an effect where they don't really know how to call Zion because he's a very physical player, but he's not really doing anything that's overtly too physical. So it's just like
they treat Shaq, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah. So they have the Nets, Magic, Spurs, all 3 winnable games, and I'll talk about why the Nets one is winnable in a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then you go Clippers, Nuggets, winnable game. Clippers might be a loss. But then you go Thunder, Timberwolves, Warriors. You control your destiny. They still could do it. They just got to win. They just got to.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to catch up to the Spurs and Golden State. And I mean, they could fall at any point. And Memphis could fall at any point too. So, San Antonio's next few games come. Oh, my bad. They got Dallas, they got Indiana, Miami, Detroit, New Orleans, Washington. It's a pretty favorable schedule in there.
They have an easy-ish road with Indiana, Miami, Detroit, Pelicans, Wizards. But then they go Miami, Celtics, Spurs, Jazz, Kings, Spurs, Trailblazers, Bucks. They do have a hard schedule, and then they play the Suns to finish out twice. So it's possible. And then the Pelicans play Golden State 3 times, so we control our destiny against them because we play them. And then they play next couple games Sixers, which I expect to be a loss. Wizards, Wizards, Nuggets, Kings, Mavericks, Timberwolves, Rockets. See, they have an easier schedule than both us and the Spurs. But I mean, like even
in the 5-game stretch that I'm looking at, I mean, you're going to lose to the Sixers, you're going to lose to Denver, you're going to lose to Dallas, probably.
Maybe not Denver because Jokic is the only guy they got there with the Jamal Murray injury.
It's true. That's the thing. I guess we should go ahead and talk about injuries. Injuries are really starting. Yeah, they're starting to take shape on how the rest of the season might go.
72 games in 4.5 months, and it's fucking it up with KD getting injured, a thigh contusion, not a bad injury, but it's like dude's gonna be out until the playoffs. How healthy is he gonna be in the playoffs? Does this mean the Nets won't win it all?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if anything, it's possible that it could be a good thing for them. My thing for them right now is where does this put you in the scheme of getting set in your place for the playoffs? Because Milwaukee's 3 games back from you. They can catch up really easily if you go on a skid.
Hot take. Let Milwaukee catch up because I don't think you want to play Miami in the first round.
Miami's they're gonna get it together. Atlanta, Boston, New York. I mean,
we've been saying that for a while about Miami, and like I think they're gonna get it together. But like, I don't want to play them in the first round if I'm the Nets. I don't. I'd rather play New York. I'd even rather play the Hawks, maybe the Celtics. I don't want to play Miami at all.
Yeah, I mean, Brooklyn full strength could be any team. Atlanta, Boston, New York, Charlotte. Like if that's what they ended up facing. Miami be tough, Milwaukee be tough.
But, yep. So we're gonna see that KD injuries. We'll we're gonna have to keep our eyes on it. Also in the Western Conference, Jazz playing without Donovan Mitchell, and they're still getting kind of wins. They beat the Pacers, but they lost.
What's his deal?
He sprained his ankle and he's out for a while. But they lost to the Lakers without LeBron and AD, and that just backed up my point about the Jazz without Donovan Mitchell on shit. So, but that's pretty much all real NBA stuff. Nothing crazy going on.
Yeah, but talking about, because we haven't mentioned the KD injuries. KD is hurt. Oh yeah, we did. Okay,
yeah, we did.
Because he had the thigh contusion.
Got a thigh contusion. Yeah.
So anyway, if you look at the West and taking out Jamal Murray, he's out for the year, right?
Yeah, he's done. Over with. Torn ACL. Out of here.
So he's done. Denver, I feel like they could slide, and if Denver slides, that I could see a possibility that Dallas really rises. They might be able to get themselves out of the play-in.
The Trailblazers need to rise. That's who needs to rise.
They can too. I mean, they need to try and get out of playing the Clippers.
Lakers. No, they're playing they're playing the Clippers right now. Yeah, playing the Lakers. Yeah, they need to get out of playing the Clippers. You're right. Honestly, they should fall back to 7th and try to take on the Suns.
Well, they would have to play in that playing game. I don't think they want to do that.
Well, no, it depends on the record. If 7 is ahead of 8th by so many wins, then they don't have to play in the playing game.
Gotcha. So that's what's going on in the East.
Yeah. So it just depends, because the Mavericks are well ahead of. Oh no, they're not. They're only one game ahead of the Grizzlies right now, so they would have to play in the playing game, just like in the East, how shit is like tied right now. Okay. Yeah, the Mavericks got to try to get out of the playing game. That's what they got to try to do.
Yeah, so if I was any team in the West right now and I had Denver on the schedule, I'm like, grab the wins. Like Denver's definitely out, so that's the thing. Like, how do they approach the rest of the year? And obviously they're not going to go out to lose. No. There's no point. You can't tank now. I mean, it's too late for that.
So you might as well try to win as much as you can without getting hurt. If I'm the Suns, I'm sitting there like, we got a shot. We got a shot to making it to the finals.
They do. I mean, this is a weird year for the West, where I feel like any of those teams from 1 to
from
say
2.
1 to 6.
No, I'm not counting the Jazz. I'm saying the Suns, the Clippers, the Lakers, the Trailblazers, and the Mavericks. 5 teams all got a shot to make it to the finals this year. Some better than others. Like, I think obviously the Lakers, the Suns, the Clippers are the favorites. I'd say Portland's in a tier right under them, and then I put Dallas in a tier right under Portland.
Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty strong about a Phoenix versus Philly or Brooklyn.
Nets
I mean,
finals. Yeah, I do too.
What the fun story really would be if the Clippers could make it to the finals against the 76ers. That'd be a fun story.
To get Doc Rivers versus team, yeah, that'd be good. I'd enjoy that storyline.
Or the Clippers versus the Nets, because then you have DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin playing them.
Their old team. I'd like that as well. I still want to see LeBron versus the super team. I would love to see Chris Paul versus. I'd actually like to see the Suns versus the Nets for the Chris Paul James Harden storyline about how both had to leave to make it to a team, make it to the finals. But that's pretty much all the sports stuff we got. Like I said, next week we're going to be diving in mock draft, more NBA stuff as the weeks go on. But
I say we go through
playoffs.
Say we go through the first round and then pick maybe like after we go through the first round, give like 3 guys that we think need to get picked up in the mid rounds, and 3 guys need to get picked up late.
True. We got that. We can do that. That'll be next week. You guys be on the lookout for that. But Shuby, tell the people they can follow you on social media.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at ashubert14. Bros Who Binge podcast back this week with a really big episode. We're going to start our 25 best actresses list. But we're going to be reviewing Falcon Winter Soldier and Invincible. So continuing on with that, but it's going to be a pretty fun episode. We might have to talk a movie
because it's Oscar week this week, or we're going to talk it next week. We got to start reviewing these Oscar movies like Nomadland. It's right. It's here. We've let it catch up to us.
Yeah. I don't know about Nomadland, but I'll talk about the Trial of Chicago 7 again.
No, we can't do that. It's going to either be Minari or Nomadland or something. We'll talk about that all day.
Promising Young Woman, I'll pay for that.
I'd watch that. I'd watch that as well. But, this week on Bros Who Binge, gonna be a good one. Be on the lookout for that. You can follow me at BWT, follow the Bros Who Think at Bros Who Think. New anime talk this week. If you haven't checked out the latest episode of the Never Less Than Ill podcast with Justin Ivy yet, check that out. It has a podcast feed. Go search Never Less Than Ill, or you can find it on the Bros Who Think YouTube. No new One Piece content to start the week. It'll probably come out to end the week. Same thing with Run It Back. Step Brothers Run It Back will probably come out to end the week. So just be on the lookout for that. Just subscribe to the YouTube and follow us on Twitter. But other than that, that's all we got this week. For Shuby, for Doom, for Brooklyn, my name is Lennon. We'll talk to you next Monday. Until then, have a good one. Peace.